Get ready with me while I share the time that I begged my parent for limb lengthening. At 16, I got my first boyfriend that was average. He was a twin to a little person. He was 6'3". His twin was my height. We lived 4 hours away from each other. That ended. My junior year, I became best friends with two brothers. They would hang out with my brother and I. On my birthday, I had a sleepover with all of my friends. There were about 10 of us. We weren't planning on going to sleep. We were just playing movies and video games all night long. One of my best friends ended up kissing me that night. I wanted to be with that person, and I felt like that person wanted to be with me. He was also around 6'1", 6'2". I quickly realized that he didn't want to be with me, at least not in public. Prior to this kiss, we had gone bowling together, putt-putt together, concerts together, you name it, we have all done it together in a group. The moment that I thought we would be doing things individually, he got scared. So I know this is my first time using this foundation. It gives pretty good coverage. He would tell me the most horrible things.
You're so perfect, except for your height.
It made me cry. It made me depressed. This man was my best friend for almost 2 years. You're supposed to marry your best friend. I kept telling myself, eventually he'll get over it and he'll see through the height. Finally, I convinced him to take me on a date in public by ourselves. I didn't know what to expect. It was around Valentine's Day. He took me to a movie theater that was pretty vacant. No dinner, just movies, where it's dark. He opened his trunk and he had a bear and some flowers, and he requested that I not bring them in. I keep them in his car until after the movie. I said sure, even though I wanted to bring them in. We can't let anyone know that we're together. What movie did he take me to? On Valentine's Day, he took me to see Bates Motel, the remake. There were 3 of us in this entire movie theater. Where did we sit? The very last row where nobody could see us. That night, he said he was in love with me, but he could not be with me. He was crying. I was crying. I felt like my world had been crushed. My naive world. My mom found me in the bathroom floor, bawling my eyes out. I sat her down and asked her, honestly, can we look into limb lengthening just so I can be with this boy? My hands would still look like this. They don't lengthen your fingers, but my arms and my legs would gain up to 1 foot. It would take an entire year for that to happen. The entire year I would be most likely in a wheelchair with a walker. My mom's put it straight out there.
This man cares more about what other people think than what you think and how you feel. He does not love you. I refuse to go with limb lengthening for Jim.
I said, Mom, please, please, crying, begging. The next day, after my mom had told me no, I went to my dad and begged my dad. My dad said,
TJ, if he can't love you for you, he is not yours. He's not yours to have, TJ. He does not deserve you. You are beautiful.
At this point, he knew this Jim really well. Our secret relationship went on for about a year, even though we weren't together anymore. And then Jimmy Boy started dating another girl. My heart was broken. He would continue on with how he still loved me, but had to be with this average-sized woman. All for this stupid idiot of a boy. I then went on a dating rampage. Dated more average-sized people that summer than I've ever dated in my entire life. And I didn't like any of them. I ended up staying with one little person that really treated me like a queen in the beginning, until he cheated on me. It sounds weird, but I'm actually grateful that I went through this experience because I learned to love me all by myself when the person that I thought should love me couldn't. I learned to feel beautiful in this body, 4'2" and all. If you're struggling with your body because the world doesn't accept you or people that you love don't accept you, they don't deserve to be loved by you. Everyone has a gift. There are no mistakes. You're not a mistake. Being different is sometimes hard. What's hard today is not going to be hard tomorrow. It may be hard to believe, but I'm grateful I'm different. Once you crack that code, there is no stopping you. I love you.